back to the Bookworms, buddy. Yes, I am pre-recording this because Jack is with us yet again. This is going to be a book haul. It's not a huge haul. It's kind of a small one, but I wanted to get one in for this month because I don't get to record as often as I'd like to. So I have a book haul to share with you guys. I may not have time to do a bunch of videos and do a bunch of reading, but I do have time to buy books, so that's why we're here today. So let's get started on this. I don't know what that accent was like 5 seconds ago, so forgive me for that. The first one we got here is, you guys saw this one in my TBR. This is The Replacement. It's by Brenna Jovanoff, and it is a middle grade, young adult, horror-ish kind of book. And I want to read that for the month of October, and I saw that cover, and that is why I initially picked the book up and started to read the back of it. It says it's funny and brave and scary and touching, so looking forward to reading that one. The next book we got here is The Iron Trial by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare. My niece Shelby bought this book for me because I've heard so much about it, and I mean there's a lot of mixed reviews on this, so I thought I would give it a shot. I don't usually let people, you know, and the reviews and stuff sway me one way or the other. If I want to read the book, then I'm going to read it. So yeah, she picked that one up for me. The next one here we got is called House of Shadows by Nicola Kornek. This is a review book that I have to get done, and it's got the deckled edges. I love that. So I'm going to try and get to this one soon, within the next couple of months, I hope. So this is a historical... it's a historical mystery or something. So yes, there's that one. Again, we've got another review book that I have to get done. This is called The Walls by Holly Overton. This one is kind of like a mystery horror-ish thing. It says working on death row is far from Chrissy Tucker's dream, but she's grateful for a job that allows her to support her son and alien father. When she meets Lance Dobson, Christy begins to imagine a different kind of future, but after their wedding she finds herself serving her own life sentence, one of abuse and constant terror. But Christy is a survivor, and as Lance's violence escalates, the inmates she's worked with have planted an idea she simply can't shake. Now she must decide whether she'll risk everything to protect her family. Does she have what it takes to commit the perfect crime? So when I was offered this book, I was like, oh, that sounds like right up my alley. So yes, hopefully I can get to this one within the next month or so too. So there's that one. The next one we got here is The Sound of Glass. This is by Karen White. This was a special they had at my work. They had a bin of books, and I got this for $1. And this, too, is kind of a mystery-ish. It says, 2 years after the death of her husband, Merritt Hayward receives unexpected news. Cal's family home in Beaufort, South Carolina, bequeathed by his reclusive grandmother, now belongs to Merritt. In Beaufort, the secrets of Cal's unspoken past reside among the pluff, mud, and jasmine of the ancestral Hayward home on the bluff. This unknown legacy now Merritt's will change and define her as she navigates her new life. A life complicated by the arrival of her two young stepmother and 10-year-old half-brother. Soon in the house of strangers, Merritt is forced into unraveling the Hayward family past as she faces her own fears and finds the healing she needs in the salt air of the low country. So it sounded like it, you know, it would be something that I could enjoy. There's going to be some mystery in there, probably some scary stuff in there. She's unraveling the life of her grandmother or whatever. So there's that one. The next one we got here is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Again, my niece picked this book up for me. We were at Recycled Books, you know, a used bookstore in Denton, and she saw this one, and she knew I wanted it because I have the other books, so she picked that one up for me. Looking forward to reading that one. I got one here, City of Orphans, by Avi, I guess that's what it is. I had heard some stuff about this book. It is a middle grade book. It says the streets of 1893 New York are full of life, crowded, filthy, and dangerous. And for newsboys like 13-year-old Max Gallus, there is an added threat, Bruno, leader of the Plug Ugly gang, whose shadowy, sinister boss is plotting to take the control of all newsies. on the Lower East Side. With Bruno's boys in fierce pursuit, Max discovers Willa, a strange girl who lives alone in an alley. It is she, stick in hand, who fights off the plug uglies. But further dangers await. Max's sister Emma has been imprisoned in a city jail for stealing a watch at the glamorous new Waldorf Hotel, and Max has only 4 days to prove her innocence. Fortunately, there is Bartleby Donch. There's spots and stuff on here. The eccentric lawyer, among other employments, to guide Max and Willa in the art of detection. But with the crime and trouble lurking around every corner, will it be enough, and will it be in time? So there's that one. I like the back. Look at the... You see all these little spots and stuff covering words. It's hard to... So anyway, there's that one. And the last one I got here is The Girl in the Spider's Web by David Legarre. This is continuing Steve Larson's series of the Millennium series is what it's called. So I'm not going to bother reading this. I haven't read the Millennium series yet, but I do have all the books. My sister had got them for me when I went there for Christmas one year, and this is like the continuation, and it's just by a different author right there. So yeah, hopefully another series that I can get to at some point. So that is all the books that I have gotten for my book haul. If you've read any of these books, let me know in the comments below and we will talk about it. Thanks guys for staying tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy spook season!